All right, Mr. Deepak in the house. You won't believe it. This morning, there was a guy. I think it's his name is Bharat from the US. He sent a picture of him and you. He had probably taken it in the US or somewhere, I think. So I'll
Right.
share that picture later. And then, so people are very, very excited. I mean, the best part is, I'm also building this I Love ARR community, right, as part of the journey, as you might be aware. And then fans from all parts of the world are joining together. This is basically to spread love and happiness to the world and to each other. And so, as part of that, a lot of people share memories, and one of them was your fan who shared his picture along with you. It must have been a couple of years ago, I think.
Yeah.
So he was very happy. And there was another guy who messaged me saying, "Ask Deepak if he found that miniature back again."
Those are hotcakes. Like even at Raman's place, the studio Panchdan.
Yeah.
So a lot of what happens, a lot of goodies come from different parts. Like first lot of release CDs are different from whatever we buy from outside.
Oh, wow.
Sometimes
Oh,
the complimentary packs, whatever they give. So
Yeah.
those all just 100 CDs or something. They Sony or these guys send us copies. That will be like it's like the time and been let's keep it in our bag. We think like that, and after 1 hour it's gone.
right. So, okay, here's a question I actually had in my mind. So every time I come to India to attend a Sir's concert or actually come and meet him exclusively, I give a bag full of chocolates to him.
Hmm.
And I'm just curious if Sir obviously will not eat, I know. He may have had one. But what does he usually do? When he gets stuff like that, he just gives it away to everyone in the studio.
By the time he says also there's a chocolate box also, it's over. It's mostly in that kind of situation.
Okay, right. I was just curious because I still remember I had made a T-shirt called "I Love ARR." I mean, I had made a couple. I sent two of them. One was for Srinivas sir,
And
and
those
the
will
other,
be there.
yeah.
Those will be there. Anything eatable and all that's vanished.
Right. Okay, got it. Okay, awesome. Deepak, the thing is, ever since you came on the podcast, there were a number of your colleagues who came and joined the podcast, as you might have seen with all the updates and stuff. And a couple of them are your very good friends. One of them is Nakul. He
Yeah.
said that I told him Deepak was there, and then he asked me, saying, "Okay, have you asked him about his most favorite word?"
No, no.
And he said this is his absolute favorite word, and you have to ask him if you ever talk to him again. So I'd like to ask you now, what's that most favorite word Nakul is talking about?
See, while working, what happens is at some time when we get so much of pressure
Yeah,
or anything, see, in outside and college and all, we say so many things to
yeah,
the friends and all.
yeah.
But I have so the highest word and the lowest word also for me it's jackass. So so that
Okay.
way, if someone does like someone deletes a project or a file or some by
Yeah.
mistake, so what is this jackass? That is my regular thing. So,
Okay.
so that I thought that is the borderline of highest and lowest, right?
Right.
So
So,
that
so instead of swearing something, you use that word.
right.
So that's more like, in a way, it is positive.
Uh, so even when sir says something also like I might straight away say that sir that guy is a jackass please so on a conversation that is the word I use. So by default whenever it goes to ARR team all the swear words replace to jackass.
So sir is also aware about this.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
So by default, that comes like that way.
Great.
So other words get replaced by by default whenever.
So, does Sir have a favorite word? I know he says "hey."
Yeah, some are there. So he used to say champesta. So
Oh,
champesta is, yeah, it's like I'll kill you. So that's in Hindi, in Telugu.
yeah, I
So
know. Yeah,
as he's done so many films and all with and worked with so many people. So some of the words he he remember.
yeah.
So anything happens like me and Chetan, we are Telugu guys. So we keep getting that.
Oh, really? Okay. And uh, obviously, because you've worked with Sir for quite a long time, you must have obviously observed his sense of humor as well, right? And he doesn't usually show the pressure or the stress, and he cracks the jokes and keeps it
Hmm,
very, makes it a very lighter moment.
correct.
Anything that you
Absolutely.
can remember that comes to your mind? I know it is usually spontaneous.
Yeah, it's always there. He that way. I think he's the you can I can compare like he's a music Brahmanandam comedy wise. So in the nights, like he'll maybe he just notices all the environment, everyone are how they are, and he spontaneously cracks those jokes so that no one is feeling pressure that way.
Okay.
So, and the pressure is also mostly how we get, from my understanding, he just goes to pray for like 10-15 minutes and he'll be back and he'll be fully energized
Yeah.
that way. So
Wow.
even at 3-4 o'clock in the night, our batteries are going down. So he'll see, he'll just go. I think we think like, oh, I think sir has gone for sleep and all that. He'll just have a shower, fresh clothes and all. He'll come down, and that's it. By the time even Suresh, Karthik, and all, they would have already gone for a small naps and all, sleep and all, snoring.
Yeah.
So and suddenly he'll come and that's it again. Recharge and start the work that way.
So,
So
yeah.
some of the times, like now it's not there. Before we used to go for a long rides. There used to be a nice hotel called uh, it's a drive-in hotel called Woodland, I think.
Hmm.
So Rahman sir used to drive and we used to go there, have idlis and all in the morning.
Really?
Yeah, he's a Schumacher basically.
Uh-huh.
He's a very good fast driver. We'll run away, but the thing is, at first time when he had that BM X5, I think.
Yeah.
So I sat and he was like going and all. I thought, oh, so it's like soft spoken, but it's very fast that way.
Actually, I'll tell you something interesting. So, when I met Sir in Trichy in February, when I came for the
Yeah,
Trichy trip,
right.
and then I told Sir, when you come to Australia next, please allow me to pick you up in at the airport, and I'll drive you to the hotel, and I'll drop you to the hotel. That's what I said. And he
Uh,
said, yeah, no problem. But will you let me drive? I said, yeah, sir, no problem. And then later on, after Sir left, one of his assistants came and he said, you don't know about Sir's driving.
0 to 120 seconds, or sorry, 16 seconds straight away.
So yeah, I mean, yeah. It was in his old BMW is when he would take you guys for a drive, is it, to the Woodlands
Hmm.
Hotel?
Yeah.
Okay. And so when Sir was there on the podcast, I asked him, Sir, do you miss driving or like he said, obviously he does miss and he likes to drive when he goes
Hmm.
outside of India. And he said, look, once in a while I drive my little car and I go for a spin.
Yeah.
And then he
Man.
asked me, take a guess which car I have. I said, Sir, I know you have a Nano. And So yeah, it's interesting that Sir still uses that just so that no one spots him. Is it? Is that why he
Not
drives?
that. See, the thing is, to get the big car, everything, so much of parking issues
Yeah.
and all are there. So between Panchtan and AM, it's just hardly 13 to 20 seconds, not more than that. when you, so it's like just that.
20
So like
seconds.
1 minute walkable distance. It's just like
Oh
that.
wow.
So for that, why do you need a big car? And that is his concept. So he drives. So he'll tell everyone, "This is my car. Don't no one touches it." So that's there.
Okay. What color is it? I'm just curious.
White, I think. Yeah.
White, is it? Okay.
Right.
Right. So, anyone who is working with Sir or who has worked with him always have the habit of working in the night. Were you like this before, or you turned into like that?
No, like even in Mumbai, when I was working with Ranjit sir and all, so
Hmm.
mornings I used to do that, and nights I used to do some of the score mixes and all, whatever Salim Suleiman used to do. Those mixes I used to do in the nights. Sometimes what I used to do
Okay.
is I used to sleep and wake up at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the night, go to their studio and mix it in a bigger studio. Because Salim Suleiman
Right.
used to have two studios. One is a smaller one and big one. And big
Yeah.
one, whenever they are there, we can't use the big studio.
Okay.
So I made a time where morning 4 o'clock to 12 o'clock in the afternoon till
Hmm.
they come. So I used to use the bigger studio that
Right.
way
Right.
instead of cramped in a smaller place. So my timing used to be like 3 o'clock in 3 to 4, 3 to 5, like
Wow.
that. So
Wow.
that way I used to use, and the rest of the day is free.
So,
So
do you catch up on sleep during the day? Is it like, do you still get 8 hours of sleep, or like, what's your routine?
like previously, like me, Vivian, and we were like working in Slumdog
Hmm.
all that time. Basically, we used to. I think we used to sleep in like not more than 3 to 4 hours times.
Hmm.
Sometimes Rahman sir used to just sleep off on the couch behind, and he used to just sleep, and we used to work. And when he's sleeping, also sometimes he's there, and we even when we do some kind of mistake, or sometimes some too much of reverb is there on some vocal, before even we are touching, like from behind, reverb come even like that, he says that. So while he's sleeping also.
Oh my
So
God.
so it's like he's just going to the trance, but he's not going to the deep sleep mode. So
Oh
at least I
wow.
think uh, post post 2000, I think last 3 4 years, I saw him, and many people are actually having more than 8 hours. Before it was very
Oh
less.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Oh
after
wow.
Slumdog, we have decreased the this thing,
The workout?
long sleep, long working times.
Ah,
But
right.
I
Okay.
think, but the thing is for him, what I see is like whenever he goes to the prayer room and comes more recharged
He's-
that way.
uh,
Yeah. It's like going outside, having an adrenal injection and coming up like, yeah, full recharged.
Have you asked him about it? Ever?
No, it's just the feel, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But see, before I think Slumdog time, like even till this thing, what is called Blue. After that, after those projects,
Mm, mm.
uh, like we used to have like big, like cans of Red Bull those days. So then after
Oh
this,
yeah.
yeah, we used like Bindas, we used to drink all those. Like even sir used to drink.
Yeah.
So I used to have Red Bull sugar free one. So, so later on, we came to know that that is actually more harmful than normal drinks. So we shut it down. Actually, there is no fridge in the Panchatan anymore. Before
Oh
there used to
really?
be a freezer with lots of drinks and all
Oh
used to be
wow.
there.
Wow. Okay.
I think.
Nice. Um, or actually, since we're lightly touching about food, I've heard that biryani in Sir's house is really nice. Have you had the opportunity to have it?
Yeah, yeah. See, every Friday there's a biryani. Noor biryani is there. I think
Yeah,
since the day I've seen 2006, I think
yeah.
from there. So since there, then till now, every Friday the biryani is the same taste. That
Oh, really?
yeah, yeah. But sometimes it comes from Amma also, like
Yeah,
Rahman's mom.
yeah.
So from there it comes. That is special in.
Mm,
It's
mm.
always good. It's always good that having biryani there.
Right. So, Deepak, I know that obviously it's a pretty stressful job that you do, and you do it with a passion, and hence why we see the output. So, other than w- like, how do you switch off yourself if you're not working? What is the thing that you do? What are your hobbies? What do you love doing apart from work?
Uh, See, even when I'm not working at home, on anyway nowadays it's only work from home.
Hmm.
So I keep the like every day I click a different genre. So about 3 to 4 hours that's actually playing behind the music, can say,
Yeah.
like Amazon Music is there, all these music channels. I keep one radio station separately, and that I play it for 3 4 hours, and it plays whatever I'm working. Nowadays, mostly our work starts from mopping the floor, the work, and dishwashing, all those. So that starts, and then later on, whatever 3 4 hours we get to work. So it's there. Like uh, we are actually the timetable has changed. Instead of working like about 16 hours a day, now it's like 4 hours a day times that way.
So,
But mostly,
are you liking it?
yeah, it's like more towards family that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, that all those are getting much importance and all, much
Of
more
course.
before than that, yeah.
Yeah,
But
of course.
yeah, but the thing is we are
So,
used to the studio atmosphere and all. So even my background, if you see, I kept am studio background.
yeah,
So it's
I
like
like it.
missing the studio that is there. So hopefully
Yeah,
this pandemic gets over and we all will get to the normal life. But the thing
yeah,
is, see now, it takes 21 days for a habit to come.
correct. Correct.
But the thing is, we have already crossed 6 7 months already.
Yeah, actually, when you think about it, yeah,
So
that's right.
now the thing is, when we go back to the work situation and all, it'll be like it'll be from a man from moon to wind to earth. It might feel that way.
Yeah,
For sir, it's different. Like home is on the third floor, second floor, and he comes down and he works. But for us, it'll be like, yeah, it'll be different, I think.
yeah, yeah, for sure. And so, pre-COVID,
Yeah.
when things were normal, uh, did you say that you would actually work for 16 hours, roughly?
See, instead of sitting at home in a hotel, sometimes even if I don't feel like working, also we like to be in the studio.
Yeah.
So there is a lounge area where all the engineers, producers,
Yeah.
music producers, everyone sit there and just chill out. There is a home theater, very good TV is there. I think
Mm.
it's about 56-inch or something. So
Wow.
yeah, it's that way. And previously there used to be one projector and all, so we could watch all the movies and all also in there that way. Uh, but see, so hotel is mostly like just go shower, change clothes, and come. That's the only reason hotel is there. But mostly we are like in a presidential suite.
Yeah.
Panchtan is there,
Yeah.
work and at least chill out. That way.
Mm.
Amazing coffee machine is there.
Oh,
So
right. Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Amazing.
every place like at home, studio, like all the studios he's got, it's a great coffee machine is there. So, so there's no way we have to go out for a Starbucks and have a coffee and all. This is a great one.
Nice. So Sir likes coffees?
Yeah, black coffee he likes. That
Yeah. Nice. Nice. And so, Deepak, tell me, I mean, you're obviously one of the prestigious award winners,
mm.
and the amount of respect and love that you have from your fans, which is coming directly from Sir's fans, they absolutely adore you. How did it feel when you actually got the award, and what was running in your mind?
About 3-4 hours, like when I came to the know that mail, whatever I showed it to Rahman sir and Mani sir also, Mani Ratnam sir. By that
Okay.
time we were doing Ravan.
Wow.
Ravan movie. So I showed it to Sir. Sir, this mail has come. I don't know. This is wishing you all. It's like to the whole team, or what is this mail? Congratulations on
Yeah.
winning Grammy award, like that. It came.
Yeah.
So is it a fake, or I didn't know what was the thing, or Grammy is sending a congratulations note to all the people who involved. So I didn't know, so
Mm,
I showed it to him. So he also was like, that time we didn't know that this particular category will win, like even engineers will win.
mm,
Some of the categories, even mastering engineers will win.
mm.
Some only the writer and the songwriter and composer wins. So depending on different each category, the what is this called? The awards will be given. So Rahman sir was very happy that, oh wow, Sridhar sir also will win. So that way. So then I pinged Vivian. So Vivi, did you get the mail? So she said, yeah, I also got the mail.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
I said, oh, okay. But see, till I received the trophy,
You didn't believe.
uh, I didn't believe it. And the awards were, I think, in February, and March or April. I think I got the mail.
Yeah.
So the thing is, award function is already over, and I got this mail. I didn't know what
Mm,
to do.
mm.
So once I got it, then I called my mom. I said, "Mom, finally the trophy is here." Like that I said, and then till then we didn't even know. So
How many
there
months
was a,
later did it come actually?
see, everyone will get see the whatever in the award function they give, it is a award without the name.
Okay.
So once you go home, like once you go, they send the award to the address, and you
Okay.
have to sign an acknowledgement letter.
Mm.
So once I signed that letter, then I came to know that trophy will be coming. Till
Oh,
that also, till that I thought it's just a simple mail for congratulating us. So that acknowledgement thing came. So then I said, then I replied them that there is one more engineer who passed away. His name is H. Sridhar, and he
yeah.
passed away.
Yeah.
So then they sent, okay, we please send a email their contact.
Mm.
So then his son and all they got in touch that
Oh,
way.
wow. Okay. Wow.
So engineers wise, only we three guys got. I
Mm.
think in India we two, like me and Sridhar sir.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing. So, does it bring back memories when you? I'm sure you kept it somewhere in the showcase or something, and then you must be
Yeah,
having a look at it every now and then. Do you give it a wipe?
yeah, yeah. I keep doing that. Just no, the thing is, once I cleaned it and I posted it in for Facebook.
Oh,
So
wow.
after a long time, I cleaning it and all. So that Facebook reminds every year. Clean it.
Right. I mean, did you go for a party or something, or how did you celebrate? It's a prestigious
Uh,
award, and you're the uh, one of the two in India who have got it.
yeah. So the party was also, see. I think that while Ravan was happening, that came.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I named it as some other party and linked it up. Full gang and all. We like all Rahman's gang. We all went for a nice place, and we had a party there. Not
Yeah.
Rahman's, but all the gang.
Yeah. 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 Nice.
But mostly I missed Ramon's Oscar party and Grammy party that time when
Right.
it came.
Yeah.
Either I was in while Oscars I was in Sikkim. I
Mm.
just got married then, and then something like that only it was like that. Most of the
Nice.
parties I missed.
Um, I don't know. You of course you may have seen the interviews of Sir as well, and one of the things in his recent interviews, he said that the support that he gets from his family is
Hmm.
what gives him that creative space and helps him do what he's doing, and that is quite a big thing that he said. And because of the fact that when things were normal, like yourself, you would be spending like 16 hours working away from the family, and that quite obviously shows that the amount of support that you're getting from your family as well.
Hmm.
I wanted to know, is it's obviously true that you're getting immense support from your family to follow your passion and um, work on a dream thing like what you're doing?
Yeah, support is always important. Like, say, for example, like initial Jeho concerts were happening, and one of the concert was in Sydney. Sorry,
Mm,
in Muscat and then Sydney. And
mm,
that particular concert was on Jan 21st,
mm.
and
Parramatta.
that was actually yeah, that was in Sydney, Parramatta, and in Muscat it was in Jan 21st. And Jan
Mm.
21st was my is my wedding anniversary, and that was the first year.
Oh
So,
wow.
so when Ellie, like from Rapo, they called me and said, "Okay, these are the dates. Just block it off." I said, "Okay, cool." Like, well, I was checking, and 21st was there. I said, "Oh
Yeah.
my God, this is my first anniversary," and and so I spoke to my wife. Okay, what to do? Once we come back, and then we can celebrate and all. So
Yeah.
straight away, yeah, it's fine. Like, but the thing is, she came to know that the work is like such that even on major days also we have to uh,
Mm.
sign it off that way. So the and see from my childhood also the support from the family has come so much.
Mm.
Uh, like uh, see at 14 I started as audio engineering and all that way.
Mm. Oh wow, really?
So being like say a professor's son,
Mm.
my father was a professor.
Mm.
So from the education family and all, my brother has done a BTech and I am in Ahmedabad.
Wow.
So all those he did, but the thing is, from family having so many education side people,
Mm.
so he never said that you have to be a doctor or an engineer and all.
Mm.
As long as you do whatever you're doing, 100% you put your interest towards that. So you do, I'll support you, whatever things are there. So he is the guy, he's the person who actually is like encouraged me so much that I could come till this pace. So
Amazing.
even like say technically in the sense some IT help is
Mm.
there. I
Mm.
ping my brother and he'll say, okay, do this and like this website works or anything compare towards that side. He helps me out that way.
Nice.
Yeah. So so much of
So there's a lot of support from your
okay.
family.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
And so, what about stuff like, I mean, do you have holidays as such at all in during a year? Do you go away somewhere, travel? Do you like traveling?
Yes, I like traveling, but the thing is, see again, works are in such a mode where we never plan it. What happens when we plan it? See, apart from like say the photo which me and Bharat you were showing, that photo like that was a family trip. So
Oh,
we were
oh, you even remember? Okay, nice.
we went to this thing Bay Area.
Yeah,
San
yeah,
Francisco, yeah. We went there and
yeah.
so and I pinged him, "Where are you?" So he said, I'm free, brother. Please let me know." So we came. He came, and I wanted to meet him in the Apple, that Cupertino,
Yeah, he
wherever
works
it
for
is.
Apple. Yeah,
So we wanted to go, but
Cupertino.
that time it could not happen because
Yeah,
we planned because kids wanted to go to Disneyland. so so that way, if it was a
yeah.
workplace, and then I would have definitely gone there. But like that.
Nice, nice. So, uh, the thing is, I mean, are you allowed to say at your work that, okay, I have blocked this time for a holiday, or but you don't get an opportunity to do that?
See,
Work is such, right?
depending on the work. See, now the thing is, if it's a musician or a engineer, while recording, that's not a big deal.
Mm.
Someone else will replace and all. But my job is such that it is only in the end stage. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Rahman sir calls in, like say in 3-4 days we have to submit the final master. It's almost like that.
Okay.
It's the longest I have got is like say but 10 days was the longest when like Slumdog or a Delhi Six or a Rockstar. That was the
Mm.
longest. Um, say what is this thing called? Um, Linga was there. That was, I think, I literally had some one day, means one night I had, because everything
Wow.
finished. Rahman sir said, I want all the songs to be finalized. By then, already Nitish has mixed it. Nitish and
Wow.
Suresh, they finished off the mix, and sir said, let's call Deepak and see. So so it's like almost like final touches that types. So each
Mm.
song and another. So by thankfully by then so much of homework was done, and only so me and Rahman were sitting and finalizing. So that only we exactly had a night, about 4 songs
Wow.
I think. So finished
Wow.
it, and after that we had to do Telugu, then Hindi, like that, 3 languages. But the thing is, so much of team is there. It's not like one person is doing it everything.
Mm.
So
Mm.
by God's grace, it's like about one battalion of engineers, and so they are there. So yeah, so
Yeah.
that way, like say even Slumdog time. Suddenly, when I was mixing, everything was coming from different places. Like say Aditya Modi and Shadab, they were doing all the rhythm section and all in Bombay and sending it. So
Mm.
someone recording in some other different countries and all. So they were sending the final stuff and all.
Mm.
Like Ringa was like happening everywhere. Like so, so different studios and everything. It came, and I was sitting in one small place, and I was mixing it. But that was the scene. Like say, thanks to the technology, internet speed. So
Mm.
for us, it's like data streaming is not a big deal now. So, the Rahman sir was almost Skype was there every time. That time, whatever Rahman sir was there
Right.
doing it.
You said you were sitting along with Sir to mix Linga, right? In that night, one night with 4 songs. Do you feel stressed when Sir is next to you,
That's
or you
very
just
easy.
got?
No. Whenever sir is there, the work gets much faster. Because see, he knows he want it or don't want it. And when sir is there, he'll say, "Hey, delete those tracks." It's easier for us. What happens is when he's not there, it's too much of pressure. What he will say,
Ah, yeah.
what. So and the thing is, he'll give us like about 3 to 4 hours and finish off. That is a timeline. Or sometimes what he'll say is he's going to AM, and by the time he comes, he want the work should be done. That is his timelines.
Oh, wow.
So he goes there and listens to some other stuff in AM or YM. He'll be doing it there and come, and by then we have to finish it. And and when he's there, he doesn't want anyone to sit in the studio. Means well, when he's composing or doing something very in his own space, so he'll say, "Please give my studio back." So that way he'll say. This is my studio, man. Give me. So that is there.
Wow.
So we have that kind of deadline. But see, it's we all are in that space. Like said, he'll not scream at us, but at least when he says like as if like I say jackass, it's the same way like from him. We don't hear any swear language anyway, but the thing is the intensity is always there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I thought you'll give it to this in this time, man. That is enough for us. That's more than any biggest
Yeah.
swear and all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. And so, well, Deepak, apart from work, what are your hobbies? What do you feel usually like to do? I know you
I
listen to
like
listening.
listening music is there anyway, but apart from that, I like photography. I like
Oh yeah,
cooking also.
is cooking a new hobby because of lockdown?
No. I used to cook. Even in when in the bachelor days also, I used to make different things with just a sandwich maker. Also, I used to do so much of stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah. So like me and another guy called John Stewart.
Yeah.
John Stewart Iduri. So he's worked in Liringa background score also, which means
Ah,
he came from Mumbai, but he does lots of background scores. Like now recently, Gunjan Saxena, he did background score for that. So that way, so we both used to stay together because he's from Vizag. So Rahman sir named us as Vizag boys. So whenever we both are there, so almost every concert or any recording in Mumbai, me and Johnny used to go there and meet sir that way.
mm,
So that time also the bachelorhood days, like say I used to make coffee, tea, and all those regular ones.
mm.
But this lockdown, I think it has improved so much that. So I'm actually roasting fish, grill fishes. I'm doing in so much of. So, but even in the studio also in Panchatan, we used to get all those corn, like sweet corn.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in the cafeteria itself, I used to make all those and get butter and salt and sugar, sorry, pepper and all those.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to make cupcakes also in the studio.
Oh really? Oh, has
So
sir
all are
tasted?
no. Apart from sir, I think almost everyone tasted. Yeah. Uh, So that
Okay.
way.
Great. Awesome. Deepak, I think it's been amazing talking to you.
Mm.
It's obviously very, very interesting to know the other side of what happens apart from mixing. Because I don't think any of your fans would have probably known about what you like doing other than work and stuff like that. And
See, the thing
the
is,
fact that you came,
what I'm saying is,
yeah.
like, say, uh, everyone, like, say, every engineer or every musician, whoever comes, they're always what is called, they are all talented. Whoever comes to Rahman
Mm,
sir space, the thing is the
mm,
exposure what Rahman sir gives to a person, like say he will understand the musician or a singer and so nicely
mm,
that where uh, he knows that Deepak does this kind of music, this kind of mixes very well or something, whatever he knows, those songs only he will make sure that comes to me. So some of the songs he'll say, okay, this one let Chetan mix it. This
uh,
one let this guy mix it, or that he knows. At the end of the day, a composer knows what he wants. Also, it's always important. It's like uh, I want a coffee. Which coffee you want? Sweet coffee, black coffee, or that one? So the other composers, what I felt is that, "Hey, Deepak, kuch de do yaar. Something you do." But see, something which is called as, see, we are not psychic that we can't get into their space and we'll say, okay. See, some of the composers, they don't like reverb on the vocals so much.
yeah.
Say, for example, Amit Trivedi's all songs, which are very good and vocals are very dry. some of the composers, they want lots of reverb. It has to be in a big hall. So that way, we are so blessed. Like say, whenever we go to the same singer or the same musician might not perform well in a different composer space. Sometimes people have actually called me, "Arey yaar, how did you record that singer who's recording like 4 or 5 hours he took for a small song? How did you guys actually manage to get great sound from that particular singer?"
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's the same thing. Like say, he chose exactly the perfect instrumentalist for that particular instrument. So that way we are more blessed when why we do great things is just because he is always like say do something which is inspiring. That is his brief. It's not like I want some song like a Black Eyed Peas or some reference. The references inspire me. That is his reference. So it's always motivational for a musician. Okay, something we have to do. So that way, that's a challenge for everyone, and it's a test also. You have to pass that way.
Papu pass ho gaya. I remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but one thing I absolutely adore you for, Deepak, is the fact that even apart from the fact that you're winning a Grammy, the prestigious Grammy award, you're still being so humble and grounded. And
Yeah, but basically it came too early in my age. Yeah. At 26, 27, or 27. Yeah, it's too early for in my life though.
You obviously deserved it. That's why you got it, right?
But see, the thing is, watching Grammys, like say Michael Jackson, all big guys getting it, like in the TV when we were kids and we used to watch. That's too much. Like say, so getting that, like so, I think like after 2 years, one more album we mixed for Ricky Cage.
Yeah.
So that is Winds of Samsara.
Yeah.
So that was the time me and my wife went to Grammys and watched it there. And it was just about like 3 or 4 feet away from the main. It was very good that way. So that's the only first time I went and spent the 24 hours of entertainment there. It's amazing.
Nice. Super. And I mean, I really wish you the best. And I would like you to be the same person that you are. And I really would like to catch up with you for lunch or dinner when I see you next in India or when you come here. And
Sure.
Very, very looking forward to it, because what I feel really blessed about the journey that I am on is the friends that I've made along this journey. So,
You definitely make it, because on the dosa also there is an I love you, I love ARR. So on coffee, everywhere, it's like other day Dilshad was showing some photos and all. This guy is intense, man. Like on a banana he makes a I love ARR and all, forget car and all.
yeah.
You should buy that headphones also. That ARR headphones is coming, right? JBL, I think.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, I don't know if I can order it from here, but is it still available?
No, I think it's coming. I don't know whether I don't know if it's released or no, but that is there.
Oh yeah. I need that then. So, in fact, recently when I was interacting with Sir, he jokingly said, "You know what? Now I have to buy a BMW and put your name on it."